Let me know if there's anybody else like me. When I do a color, I like to have it in straight and curly, and I like to keep that color for a minute, and then I will switch off to the next color. It doesn't mean that I'm not going to go back on the color, but that's just the way I like to do things. So I'm just going to show you the hair. It just has this little plastic, little rubber band at the top, and it looks really nice. Obviously, it smells like Aliexpress hair, which is not anything crazy, but it is what I want it to be. So I'm going to go ahead and bleach the hair. I'll show y'all the frontal. The frontal is in this long Ziploc bag. And as I did say before, it is 18 inches. So it's just in a hairnet. Let me take it out. And the density is pretty good. Obviously, I have to go in and pluck the hairline. The lace is brown, which is good as well. The hair in the back, I'm not really sure how 360 closures come, but it's about 2 inches at the back, and the front is standard length, about 4 inches. The hair goes back, but it's really nice. I feel as though I'm really gonna enjoy this hair. Yeah, and it has adjustable straps on the inside. I'm not gonna bleach the knots because I don't want to mess with the integrity of the wig, well, the wig that I am going to make, because I do plan on having it for a long time. So I will not be bleaching the knots, but I am going to customize the lace by just putting standard makeup and putting hairspray to hold it in place, and just repeating that whenever I feel it needs to be, well, repeating that as needed. So let me see if it even fits my head. Yeah, so it fits pretty well. Let me show y'all. It fits pretty well, so I'm not going to cut off or remove any of the lace because of the way it's fitting. But I am going to record the wig making process. Y'all see I look like a freaking ninja with this wig on. But yeah, it's super duper pretty. It's definitely true to length. Definitely true to length. The frontal. Dye the hair. The colors that I have are Via Natural Semi-Permanent Hair. I wanted to test this one. It's in the color Pumpkin Patch. If it would. So this one's in the color Pumpkin Patch. And then I have another color. It's the Adore French Cognac. Color number 52. And the colors are pretty similar. This one's a little bit, it's a little bit more, it's more of a, this one is more of a brown tone orange, whereas this one is more of a red tone orange. So I do plan on doing the hot water method. That's why I only have 2 bottles. So I also have my mesh wig cap. I always use this brand. It's the #1 brand, Q-Fit, the make your own wig. I always use this brand. I don't know why. Every time I use another brand, it just doesn't work out as well. So this is what the wig cap looks like. It has adjustable straps in the back, which I do use and I do really appreciate. So yeah.
Perfect.
So, whew, excuse me, I'm out of breath. So I wanted to show y'all the real deal of what happens in wig making when you make mistakes and stuff, because not everything always turns out perfect. So I moved the wig up, so I had to cut off some of the lace that I had pre-plucked, well, had already plucked and had been using. So I'm gonna cut off a little because it just looked weird. I don't know how to explain it, but it did not look good at all. So I'm gonna show y'all the real stuff, the real life of wig making, and how sometimes it doesn't always turn out the way that you want it, but you can always go back and fix it. So that's what I'm doing right now. So I've already cut off what I want to cut off. I'm just gonna go in and pluck a little bit.
Perfect.
So my makeup is done. This is the look that I have. It's pretty subtle, pretty natural, you know, but I'm feeling it. I'm gonna go ahead and remove the little wrap, and of course the edges are fleeky deaky, you feel me? And that wasn't much. I think I had them, oh, let me take out the bobby pin. I think I had them wrapped for about like 15 minutes. So I got a bundle deal. So the hair was originally $125 for the 2 bundles and the 360 frontal, but I did order when they had the 11/11 sale on Aliexpress, so I paid $115 for everything total. And then the hair dye, the Adora hair dye is $3.99, and the Vivo hair dye was I believe $2.99, if not $1.99. It was relatively cheap. So I mean, I ended up spending like $126 to do everything with the hair. I didn't spend any more money. I did make this into a hot glue gun wig. The hot glue gun that I did use is the Aztec Craft high temp one. It's just like I think it was $7 at Walmart. And the glue sticks that I used were the Gorilla Glue Glue Guns glue gun hot sticks. They're good for high impact. They have extended working time, and they're water resistant. They bond wood, metal, glass, plastic, floral, fabric, leather, foam, and more. So I figured a couple wefts on a wig cap, it could do the trick. So I did not record me remaking the wig. I only have the original video, but basically all I did was put the same mesh cap that I had whenever I did the sewing process. I put a spandex dome cap that was black underneath there, and then I put another mesh wig cap underneath, and then I put them on the wig head, and then I just started cutting and gluing. And I will insert some of the parts, like how I sewed the frontal to the wig cap. I didn't change that. The only thing that I did whenever I remade the wig is cut out the wefts. I did not cut the frontal off of the wig cap that I sewed down. So the only thing that's sewed is the frontal to the wig cap. But other than that, everything is cut. So because I cut, bleached, and dyed this hair, it's been through a lot, so it does shed. And it started shedding even more when I cut the weft. So I'm sure I don't have all the shed hair out yet, but it's still continuing to shed, but it's not that bad. I mean, it's really thick hair, so it's bound to shed. So I'm not really tripping. I did put this hair through a lot of wear and tear. So this is what the hair looks like pulled to the front. The density is really nice. The hair is really thick. I have a humongous head, and the fact that I only needed 2 bundles is amazing. It could have, at first I used all the bundles. I used like every single last piece because I wanted to make it full, but it didn't look right because the density of the frontal is not as thick as the hair that I put. So I did go ahead and space out the tracks when they got to the front, but the back is pretty close together. So yeah, so this is actually all that I have left from the wig. I thought about trying to fit it into somewhere, but I was just like, whatever, I'll just leave it. So I ordered this hair on the 6th and it arrived on the 9th. So it arrived to San Antonio, Texas on the 9th. So 3 days for shipping. And I believe the 6th was, let me double check. Yeah, the 6th was a weekday. So I ordered on Tuesday. It came in on a Friday. And I was very happy to receive my hair. I have had this hair installed now for about 2 weeks. I have done a lot of tweaking to the hair. Wig making, sometimes it's not just one day and you're done. Sometimes it takes a couple days for you to get everything right. Sometimes you can't just get everything done in one day the way that you like it. And because like, I don't know, sometimes you just hit a roadblock and you just can't think of how to fix the wig. So I did go back, recustomize the hairline, and this is what we have now. It is, I'd say, a pretty decent wig. For my first time making a 360 frontal, I would say I did a pretty decent job. I do have some things that I probably would have done better, and the next time that I do choose to make a 360 wig, I will do that. However, this hair is amazing. I would definitely give it like an 8.5 out of 10. It took bleach well, it took color well. It took bleach well, it took color well. I'm sure if I wanted to go to a lighter color, if I would have bleached it a second